Okay.
to the new jet.
1994 Toyota pickup, V6, four-wheel drive, 3VZE engine. So this hunk of metal is the water coolant bypass, and all your sensors go in it. It goes behind the engine. It's like behind the engine. You can see all those in. I got all new sensors and a new brick in there because I got one out of a junkyard. But here's my old one. So the reason this is important, right? You got a few sensors here. Your temperature sending switch, where it goes to your engine to tell you what your coolant level's at, your engine level. Your temperature sensor, so it knows what the temperature's at. A coolant hose going in and around into the heater core. Then you have a, I'm blanking on this one right now, but I'll put it in the comment, don't worry about that. Then you have a TVV or a Bvsv, a bimetal vacuum switch valve. Normally you'd have two nipples coming off here, you can see the broken spots, and two vacuum lines would be going into here. One to the EGR on top, on the bottom would be going, it would wrap around and go back into the throttle body. And then you have another coolant outlet hose right here, all right? So how all this works, right, is when your car starts heating up, tells this how hot it is, sends messages to the engine to tell you what you're reading inside the car, sending messages to the ECM to tell it to open the vacuum switch valve so that when the car gets hot enough and the exhaust fumes are at the right temperature, it can recirculate and send stuff from the EGR back into the engine. All right, so that's this hunk of metal, the water coolant bypass. Toyota doesn't sell them anymore. Napa doesn't carry them. Autodose does carry them. O'Reilly's doesn't carry them. So if you're gonna get one of these, like I did, because mine's cracked, you can see when I took right there, you can see a crack going all the way down it. I had to get a new one out of a junkyard, cleaned it up real nice, and put all the new sensors in. So best way to do that, and if you're gonna, like seriously, it's a bitch and a half, I suggest going to a junkyard and ripping off the entire plenum, throttle body, and then you have full access to it. I mean, take off the hood too, because that's it. But if you're getting weird readings like you're not able to get how hot your engine's reading inside the cab, if you're getting a check engine light for, I think it's like P224 or some shit like that. Any coolant check engine light, or what's it called? It might be a part of it. So hey, check that out, bust it out, run a coolant, flush. I'm putting on all new high pressure lines, silicones, because all of mine were just destroyed. So there you go. 1994 V6 3VZE engine Toyota, four-wheel drive, water coolant bypass outlet.